Hello, what is going on, rail fans? We are here live in the Stuart, Florida, railfanning the FEC Heritage Main Line yet again. At another different location, not necessarily new. I've been here a few times. Yeah, but it's just been a minute since I've been back here, so just thought I'd do some more shots here. Hello, Warren County EAS. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, Zachary. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for stopping by. Just starting off today, not even a minute in, so no action yet. Still on today's first catch. No headlight for northbounds, and the lights are not on for a southbound. Those who don't know, there's a signal head right over that way. You can't really see it on stream, but I can't see it. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm trackside, so, I definitely can't complain. I hope everyone else in the chat is doing the same. Glad to see you today. Yeah, I mean, I was debating if I would actually do a stream today, but I really had nothing better to do, so I thought I would just go trackside for today. I know I said I would, but I wasn't sure if I really wanted to, but here we are. So glad to be back at this location, though. This is actually one of the spots I do like to railfan at. It's a great shot for the northbounds. Unfortunately, through this time though, most of the trains are usually southbound, but the southbound shot isn't bad either. So right now we are facing south, so the trains coming towards the camera, trains coming this way would be northbounds. I was gonna do something. Yes. I'm gonna check the status of the Stuart drawbridge. The status. For those who don't know, there's a little website. All you gotta look up the St. Lucie River Bridge live status, and it'll tell you if the bridge is up or down, which is actually a pretty useful tool. So I'm just trying to check that currently. Bridge is up, all right. Hello, Comrail, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today, no action yet, so still waiting today's first catch. I'm trying to look it up too, but it's not loading right now for whatever reason. There's allegedly a schedule for it, although I doubt they keep true to that. That might be for the vehicle bridge though, not the train bridge. Yeah, the bridge just, the website's not popping up right now, so we'll check back in with that. Also for my plane fans, we're right next to the Stuart Airport, the private Stuart Airport, so you're gonna see a lot of planes coming in from the stream. Here's another example right here. Did 105 come by yet? No. 105 doesn't come for a while now. We got some time. Really, I wasn't planning on starting the stream this early today. But I was given information that one of the freights that I usually catch runs a lot earlier on Mondays than it does during the rest of the week. So that's why we're live here. So we should be getting a bright line sometime in the near future. I'm a plane fan, but trains are better in my opinion. Yeah, okay, maybe this is just me in my opinion, but I'm not big into the planes. I don't really understand the whole plane thing, but I can't hate, so. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the type of bright line trains we will be seeing today. It's a weekday, so maybe we might get some more bright line action. Hello, holy guacamole, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today, no action yet, still waiting on today's first catch. All right, so we did actually just miss a bright line. A southbound bright line. I would have missed it probably by 10-15 minutes. But don't worry, because near the end of this hour, BLF 704 northbound departed West Palm Beach 10 minutes late. Departed. Yeah, all right, interesting. So 704N, that'd be nice. Day 5 of what? Day 5 of the stream? That can't be right. Let's see, Friday I streamed. Friday, Saturday, yesterday. This is day 4, not 5. I was gonna stream Thursday, so if everything went to plan, this would be day 5, but this is only day 4. Tomorrow we'll make day 5 if I decide to go live. That rhymed. Did 814 or 821 get repainted? Or were they preserved in the, or will they be preserved in the champion scheme? Your guess is as good as mine. I'm pretty sure they will end up getting repainted, but they could stay. I'm not sure. But yeah, we do have a southbound Brightline on the way, and allegedly 704 is on the way as well. BLF 704N. And he's running a little bit late, so I was meaning that this is day 4 of me coming to these streams. Ah, nice, gotcha. Hopefully I will have one tomorrow, so yeah, I guess now would be a good time to go over the streaming plan. Tomorrow I don't expect one, but if I do have one, it'll be in the middle of the day, around 1 to 3 or so. I'm gonna try to catch FEC 206 along with the bright lines around that time. So that'll be a shorter stream, but that's gonna be tomorrow. Like I said, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like I said yesterday during yesterday's stream, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, don't expect any stream. I'm definitely not, that is a weird car. I'm definitely probably not gonna be going live. I'm definitely not going live Thursday. Most likely won't be Wednesday, but who knows, I don't know. Friday, again, probably won't. Saturday I might go live. And along the FEC line again, just trying to catch a couple of bright lines and 191 like the usual evening streams go. And yeah, that's about it for right now. That's the plan. So we get a couple of streams in. Hopefully. This is bad. I forgot my water in the car. So I'm probably gonna have to walk back over to the car soon. Yeah, so I might leave chat alone for a minute. Just waiting for a low in all this traffic so I can just run, walk over there, grab it, and come back. It's a good time for locomotives being repainted since they can last longer on the roster. That is true. Alrighty, chat. I will be right back. So if want to just hold your messages for a second, I'm gonna go grab my water and I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat, I'm back. So yeah, like I said, we should be having some Brightline action along with maybe some FEC action here soon, if the info that I received was correct. Did the FEC start paying the SD40-2s yet? I don't believe so, no. The only one we're painted, to my knowledge, was the one that's not even a locomotive anymore. It's a track inspection locomotive. And I haven't even seen that on the main line in a long time. Yeah, I've only seen it once. What's the track behind the camera? You mean this? Warren County. It's just an industry behind me. It's this rock industry. And funny enough, I was actually going to point this out earlier. I completely forgot to. The gate is open behind me. I'll show you guys in a second. Hold on. But yeah, this isn't like a branch line or anything. I wish. But see here, it's not a part of the railroad crossing for whatever reason. But yeah, the gate's open and it looks empty. Your guess is as good as mine as what that means. Could get some industry work here. That'd be cool to see live. I doubt that'll happen, but you never know. If anything, it would look like it would have to be either a push-pull or a southbound train to actually be able to work this industry. Or not south, yeah, southbound. Either a southbound local or a push-pull set would have to work this. But 950, you know, 950 is a turn job. And sometimes it does bring rock cars. So, you never know. There's another plane coming in. So yeah, right now we just wait to see if we can get any action here. Bridge light is red, about to go down. All right, there we go. Plan, yeah. All right, there we go. So that should be a sign for something. All the signals are red over here, or are off. I mean, they're dark. So the first train is looking like to most likely be a northbound, which that means it'll be coming at the camera. I can't see the signals behind me, but maybe because there is none. But yeah, I can't see the bridge signals. They're too far away. Oh, whoops. Oh, sorry, chat. Didn't mean to bang on the tripod there. Just trying to see if I can fit the video recording tripod in with the stream tripod. I use the same tripod for each. I use the better tripod to take videos. I use the older one to I use the older one to stream with. Although recently it has actually looked like this one's been more stable for trains than the other one. So I may have to flip that. Yeah, I bet y'all have noticed in the videos, the trains are rolling by. Sometimes the video gets a little shaky. It's just because this tripod. It's a good tripod. It's light. I think that's its issue. It's very light. This one's a little bit more heavier, so that's probably why. All right, we're gonna take a look at see if the bridge status like tracker website, see if that's gonna work this time. For this part of Stuart, Florida, did you just change your position or did you like change your spot? Like a different road or something? Yeah. I try to go to a bunch of different spots, like different roads and areas, so I'm not just using the same location over and over again. Now with my recently acquired driver's license. Where the tripod you use for where did the tripod used for streaming come from, Timu? I hope that tripod's not bad. The only reason it shakes is because I kick it, okay? It's my fault. But no, I think this is just straight from Amazon. So pretty much the same thing. Hello, Jay the Railfanner. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet. Still went on today's first catch. I'm having trouble finding the stream, and for whatever reason the website's having trouble loading, so. Is there a mechanical belt? Nope. Nope, not at all. 3 electrics to what I can see. 3 E-bells. I think it's a couple Type 2s and a Type 1. Where are we today? Hello, Chessie System Railfan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. We're in Stuart, Florida. We're along the A1A, or Dixie Highway, or Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway, at the Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway Railroad crossing. So that's the location for today. We're a little bit north of the Stuart Airport. As you can see, a lot of planes coming in. What road is this? Yeah, A1A. A1A, Dixie, whatever you want to call it. I think the bells are Type 2 or Type 3s. Well, we'll find out when the train comes. The cars honk to annoy you. Well, some of them do, but no, one car stopped on the train tracks to try and make a turn, and the other one didn't know they were trying to make a turn, so they honked at him, and he honked back. I wish the ATCS monitor worked partially Central and South Florida. Yeah, I know there's one for the North Florida. Comes another private jet landing here. But yeah, I know there's one from for North Florida on the FEC line that you can get into. But there either A, isn't one, or B, there's a very privatized one. Another plane, yeah. Would have been worse if there was a train coming. No, I'd like if there was a train coming. Plane count 2. I think we're more at 5. Yeah, Stuart is a very active airport. I'm gonna do a counter for every plane. That's good. Show the whole crossing. All right, give me a minute. Here you go. And see, the road just kind of wraps around the train tracks. So yeah, this is the crossing that we got for today. There's my shadow. Yeah, that's the crossing we're working with today. Will the railroads are also busy as well? I hope it'll be busy today. Only from Jacksonville Bridge to somewhere in Central Florida. That's where the ATCS monitors work. Yep. I wish ATCS was more public, or not more public, more widely used like it used to be. That stuff was the gold for that stuff was a gold mine for train tracking. I never using it. Oh, by the way, here comes plane number 3. That stuff was the gold mine for tracking trains. Oh, we got a headlight, chat. Does it have a mechanical bell? No, it does not. All right, chat, we got a headlight way down there. Hello, Salmir. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Came at a great time. Train number 1 for the day is on its way. Does it have a cantilever? No, I don't believe so. Cantilever's the one that where it goes over the road, right? I don't know crossings that much. I'm not too big into the crossing game. It's just a quad crossing. All right. I wish 206 ran on Mondays. Yeah, I plan on catching that tomorrow, actually, Zachary, on stream. But here comes Brightline. This is 704N, I think. We got northbound Brightline. Yes, it's Brightline. Yeah, it's just a quad gate crossing. Oh, here we go. Crossing is activated. Here comes train number 1, chat. Be sure to wave. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. Car? I think that was only 10. By train, yeah. Hello, Brian Rock, Railfanning came at a great time, man. And there we go. There goes catch number 1 for today. Came at a great time, Brian Rock, Railfan. 11 car, I'm pretty sure that was only 10. Amazing, Brightline, yes, sir. There goes catch number 1 for today's stream. BLF 704N. A nice northbound Brightline to start us off. There we go, chat. Count locomotives 12, yep. Going back to sleep. Total train so far 1, yes, sir. I think the plane counts at 4 or 3. I can't remember. So yeah, there we go, chat. Oh, by the way, just a little bit heads up. Hello, Christian. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good so far. Oh, here comes plane number 5, chat. Action's been pretty good so far. We have ourselves 1 train waiting on some more here. Here comes plane number 5, by the way. There's no way they're adding that many cars. Plane count 4, there you go. You mean 7th? Yeah, pretty much. Will you be live tomorrow? I'm going to talk about that in a minute. It's 3? Okay, gotcha. There's 4. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good. We have ourselves 1 catch, waiting on some more here. We're live in Stuart, Florida, Railfanning in the Florida East Coast Heritage Main Line. But yeah, you're right. But yeah, Conrail, sorry. Conrail Brew Films. The Brightline trains are up to 10 car sets, which was the goal. Signals went dark down there, by the way. Yeah, it was the goal to go to 10 cars. So, that's where they're at right now. Will you be live tomorrow? Yeah, I was talking about that earlier on the stream today. So the plan for this week is to have a live stream tomorrow. It's not going to be in the evening like this one is today. It's going to be more midday. It's probably going to be in Port Salerno. I'm going to try and catch the midday Brightlines along with, FEC 206. That's going to be more of a midday stream for tomorrow. And then, like I said, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm taking off for Christmas, so do not expect any streams. On winter break right now until the 5th. Nice. But yeah, don't expect any streams for a while. For Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday is the next stream after Tuesday you can expect at the earliest. Saturday. Total vehicles honking so far, too. Yeah, there you go. We're going to have a counter for everything, ain't we? I love it. So, yeah, we got that. So, yeah, Saturday and Sunday. This coming weekend, I hope to get some streams going and just see what I can catch. I wanted to run this idea by you guys, too, chat. Another thing I was planning on doing is going railfanning in Stuart on New Year's Eve and railfanning till, like, 12. Hello, Railfan NS1067. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right today. We have ourselves one catch, waiting on some more here. All right, what's busier, the airport or the railroad? Definitely the airport. Not a question about that. Even though Stuart is a private airport, it gets a lot of action. But the rail line through here is still pretty busy, so that's why we're live here. No, yeah. I should make that a bannable offense. FCC is mostly dead on weekends, especially if it's somewhat dead with the freight action in South Florida. Oh yeah. Fortunately, we can time it right. Through Stuart, they have two bright lines go through it around the same time one of their freights goes through. So I just have a small stream. So I just do a short stream on Saturday evening. So I catch a couple bright lines and 191, which is Norfolk Southern, what's your function? Cutely crashes. All right. Here comes another plane, chat. But yeah, lucky enough, our town's able to time it right, so we get like 3 trains at once. Not at once, obviously, but 3 trains. Plane number 6, plane 5, there we go. But we get a few trains all around a short time span, so I just time it up right. Thought it was plane 8. Well, for the counter, that's gonna be plane number 5, or plane 5? Yeah, plane 5. So I don't know if the train bridge is down or not. It's probably up after 704, which was that last train. The airport's probably gonna be very busy, especially this coming up here because of Christmas is coming up soon. So. Oh, hey, here we go. According to this, yay, Christmas, yep. Yeah, so we might get a lot of plane action, so if you like planes too, there you go. Hello, Amtrak 150 Railfan Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been okay. We have ourselves one catch, waiting on some more. So I just looked up the St. Lucie River Bridge. For those who don't know, that is the Stuart Drawbridge. It only activates when there's a train in the area, and it right now says the bridge is down. So that was as of 1 minute ago. The Railfanning New Year's Eve till midnight, you'll be able to catch a lot of trains. Depends on the lighting of the spot. I'm planning on going to the one where the stream. I plan on going to the location, like the location that we were at Friday night. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, but if you're on the Friday night stream, you remember that area. Bridge is up. How's the weather in Florida? It's beautiful. Beautiful, nice, sunny, warm, hot even. Got a train today? Well, we got one, so that means the stream will be uploaded to YouTube, barring any technical complications that we cannot solve. New Jersey got severe thunderstorms. That's unfortunate to hear. There's even a part of my spot that got flooded. That's rough, man. I'm sorry to hear that. So, I mean, according to this, the bridge is still down. What trains pass by here? Well, you have, Christian, we have the Florida East Coast. This is the Florida East Coast Heritage Main Line. So we're gunning for at least 3 freights. We want to see FEC 950. That is a yard transfer between West Palm Beach and Fort Pierce. We want to see him. We want to see FEC 191. That is a trash train from Fort Pierce, Florida down to Miami, Florida. And we want to see FEC 105. That is an intermodal priority train from Jacksonville down to Miami, which we should all see on stream. And then we have Brightline. Then we have Brightline, which has an express service between Miami, Florida to Orlando International Airport. Hopefully no delays for the freight action. Yep. Do you have an HO scale layout? No, that stuff is so expensive, but I would love one. That's definitely something I would like to work on sometime in the future. Honk honk, four-wheeled motor vehicle horns on the busy road in Stuart, Florida today. Yes, sir. Hello, Hunter. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right today. We have ourselves one catch, waiting on some more. I still got about 5 to 6 freights in an hour. Nice. The trains are 208, 107, 292, and maybe 210 on New Year's Eve if Railfanning, plus the other freights along with 105 and 191. Nice. Another day, another stream. Hey. Another day, another stream. Hello, Orlando Railfanning Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We have ourselves one catch, waiting on some more here. Hello, Random Railfan. Hello, Amtrak 150. I bet the trash train would haul Tesla's. Okay. Well, if they end up in the junk. All right, the bridge is currently up. According to the bridge tracker, the bridge is up, unfortunately, so. It's a little unfortunate. Well, you never know, Warren County. Hi, just ended my premiere. Hello, Railfan JD. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Hope the premiere was a success. Over here, it's not too bad. We have ourselves one catch, waiting on some more here. What's crazy, in about 30 minutes, 3 trains came around, 2 CSX manifests and an NS intermodal. Nice. Yay, train. No. Yeah, unfortunately, no trains. The bridge is currently up right now. So now we play the waiting game. Sometime soon, Tesla Cybertrucks. He was making a joke how the Cybertrucks look like trash cans. One train and 5 planes. Yeah, I don't know if I counted anymore. I may have missed one. Honk honk, four-wheeled motor vehicles. One's on the busy road in Stuart, Florida today. Well, yeah, the A1A has been actually pretty busy. But I think that's true for almost any day of the week. How long can you wait for a train till you leave? It just depends. It just depends how long, how bad I really want the train. You know, most of the times when I'm waiting, I'm either doing a live stream, so I'm interacting with chat, so, you know, I'm not, like, necessarily bored, or I'm just scrolling on my phone, relaxing in my car. So, it really just depends on if I want to relax at home or relax trackside. Do you allow all caps? It's not semi. It just depends. Like, if you're spamming the all caps, like, for every message, I might say, hey, cut it out, but I don't really care too much. But if it's like for every message, I might say something. But if it's like 1 every 5 or something, I don't really care. Is it starting to get longer? All right, that's good to hear, Zachary. Yeah, more daylight. I'd love to see that. Favorite plane is Delta Airlines. Hard not to like. The unfortunate part about Delta, it's gotten so. They were the #1 airline that was affordable for good service. They've figured that out and moved from unaffordability. Now it's starting to turn into more of American Airlines. American Airlines is starting to take place in Delta's spot. Delta was so good, and then they went to ruin it, so. But yeah, going back to the caps lock thing, yep. That's just kind of my thing. Yeah, the plane, you know, I was hyping up the planes so much and how many planes there were, and now there's nothing. So. Favorite airline is JetBlue. Yeah, JetBlue's pretty nice. If I missed anybody's message, there were a lot of messages there, so if I missed your message, please don't be afraid to retype it. So I can see it. Oh, and don't forget for the counter, by the way. Okay, yeah. Don't forget for the counter, by the way. Don't forget the vehicles that honked at me. We're at 2 for that. A favorite airline. Make that 3. Favorite airlines, American Airlines, West Airlines, and Delta Airlines. Nice. Favorite also Delta? Yeah, Delta's good. As of 4:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the bridge is up. Oh, I guess you went to the website of Warren County. Yep. It should actually be going down soon. I forgot there's a rail cam pointed at the bridge. Yeah, that, and there's also a status tracker Not a rail cam, but a cam, yeah. There's also a status tracker. And it should be going down soon. We should be having ourselves a southbound bright line here in not too long of time. So the bridge should probably be going down soon. Yes, to random Railfanner. Yes, sir. It's actually a pretty cool font. If you want to say something to me, just and you want to like directly at me, just say random. Random's kind of like the nickname I have. Don't type the whole name. Don't type the whole brand name. Just say random, I'll know what you mean. Oh, here comes another plane, chat. Plane number what, 6? But what kind of plane? I have no idea. Number 5, all right. Plane count 6. Oh, 6, there we go. The official counter has spoken. Personally, eating food while railfanning is sort of less boring, but kind of messy. Oh, dude. Bro, that's another reason we got a lot of aviation action today. Well, that's because we're right next to the Stuart airport, so. Oh, sorry, Chad. Didn't mean to hit the camera there. Honestly, bro, dude, that's why Folkestone is so good, because there's so many spots to eat. There's so many spots trackside where you can eat it, and it's not like a mess. Also, to my Rochester rail fans, looking over the Genesee River, I think that's all of one of you in the chat. If you want to eat at the Genesee Brew House that looks over the river, you can sit on top of the building, and you can see all the train action on the Rochester subdivision. There's no southbound during the 4 o'clock hour. The bridge sometimes will go down at the 10 of the hour for previous time that the train ran that day. Okay, I got you. Well, according to the website, there was a there's supposed to be a bright line in West Palm Beach heading south at 5:35. So that would mean he would have to be through here at around like 4. I think. Let me check. I don't find the Plant City viewing platform. Plant City is horrible. Yeah, Plant City is a dead location. I mean, if you time it right, you can catch a couple trains, but I'm checking right now for you. Let's see. From West Palm Beach to Boca. That'll be efficient for checking on southbounds. Like 3 trains pass at night, yeah. Today's the 22nd. Oh, wait. It says 5:35, but that's West Palm Beach to Boca Raton. It took me this long to realize that might not be an express. That might just be a local. Whoops, sorry, chat. Yeah, my bad on that one. Hey, Mike, tuning in from the bus again today. Hello, outdoorsman. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right. We have ourselves 1 catch, waiting on some more here. Yeah, all right. Now I know what I need to choose. Oh, there's that thing landing soon. All right, that'll be nice to catch on stream. What was the first catch? A northbound bright line, BLF 704N. So at around 6:30, 6:45, we should have another northbound bright line. That'll be the last northbound bright line for the stream. At around 6 o'clock or the end of 5 o'clock, we should have a southbound bright line. Or was my last days of exams, thank God. Sometimes 2 pass during the day, but it's mostly at night. Yeah, I know. Plant City, like I said, is a dead location for trains. The only thing you can really time is the Amtraks. I know between 7 to 8 a.m. on Wednesday and Thursday, there's a manifest, and Wednesday and a local on Thursday for Plant City. Interesting, okay. So does anybody know, is Bright Line train 5151? I don't know its real symbol. Chat, we have a headlight. I don't know its real symbol. Does that run from Orlando? I'm not sure. But this might be 950 here, I see down the line. Here comes a plane, by the way. Did you say that they were making a row scale game based in Lakeland? Plant City will be included? See, not say. Maybe they did. I don't know. That's the first time I'm hearing about that. Yeah, that would definitely be a freight. But he looks like he's on this track right here. There's the Embraer I was talking about. Nice. But yeah, it looks like, chat, we have a headlight here. We have a headlight. Might be switching tracks. Yeah, it might be switching just right over here. But I can't tell if that switch is lined and locked. Let me check. All right, chat, never mind. He is not on that close track. The switch is not lined and locked, but he's not on that close track. He's on this track right here. He's on the other close track. Which airport is near? It's the Stuart International Airport. Yeah, there you go. The signals are on. This is FEC 950. I got you, Conrail. So bridge is still up. It's probably going to go down soon. Here we go, chat. Comes catch number 2 for the day, FEC 950, the West Palm Beach to Fort Pierce local yard shuttle, an early FEC contest suite, yes sir. This will be catch number 2 for today. There you go, you can hear him blowing his horn. Hoping for a special unit. Stuart Whitman Field Airport. Hoping for a special unit. Moving awfully slow. No, I mean, the line, you can see far, far down the line, so he's probably moving at a good pace. And also, to be fair, he might have to wait at the bridge. So he might not be going too fast. EMD power, yep. Bridge status up. Sounds like an SD40. It's a 38 probably. Does 105 departure vary on the day? I don't believe so. I just know that he's daily on the weekday. He's a weekday only freight. Gate should be activated any second now. Right about now. Oh man. He is getting awfully who knows it could stop in front of you? It might. It might be stopped right now, actually. I can't even tell if he's moving. Could he actually be working the rock plant? I can't quite tell. The headlight's so powerful, I can't tell what the lead locomotive is. He's definitely moving. I zoomed in, he's moving, yeah. He's crawling. Looks like, oh, it's definitely a Jeep. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of the FEC special units. Oh, here we go, chat. I'm gonna go quiet so I record this. Be sure to wave. There we go, FEC 950. Hey, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Good. I'm doing. Somebody called about you. Somebody called about me? Yeah, I can't see if I'm fine, man. As you can see, I'm just watching the train here today. Okay. Yeah. Is something you normally do? Yes. Yes. You got like social media friends? Yes, I do. I'm actually live on YouTube right now. Gotcha. You just got your ID so I can document my name? Yes, sure. Let me just get my wallet out for you. I see your shirt. When you hold it, yes, sir. Okay. I go anywhere between Miami and West Palm Beach. I mean, I live just across the city, but I'll just do Railfanning to a bunch of different locations, you know. Just like following the trains, you know. How long have you been doing it? A little time, you know. Yeah, I've been a month. So. It's my first. I've been doing this for 7 years. My first time in contact with you. So. Really? Yeah. This is the first time actually you guys have been called out here. Okay. I've been. Same reason. Right. But yeah, this isn't the first time. Like I say, you're not, as long as you're doing it at a safe distance, you're not. Yeah, like I said, I try to stay behind the gate. This is an awkward location, but right. I know. I just try to make sure that I'm staying away. You're good, man. All right, man. Nice meeting you. Take care. Nice meeting you. Take care. But there goes train number 2. Chad, it happened again. I was live this time. It happened again. Oh, I was so lucky I was able to be live to catch that too. Please tell me somebody clipped that. Train count too. I don't know if anybody saw it, but plane count should go up. There goes FEC 950. I heard everything. That is fantastic. Stranger Encounter 1. Oh, dude, I had to... Yeah, somebody called me in as a welfare check. Dude. Again, do we not see the tripods? We'll go back in the stream after it ends. Another train, I think. No, nothing yet. What happened? I got the cops called on me again, Zachary. Total cars honking 3. It should be 4. Dude, that's great. And I was able to be live this time. Why would anybody call the police on a Railfan? I don't know. I think I'm a jumper maybe, but hopefully I didn't miss any more Brightline action. Nope, we're only at 1 Brightline and 1 FEC. So 2 trains for today so far. We can update the plane counter. Here comes another plane. And 1 police officer and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh my goodness, dude. Also happened to me as well. This is the 2nd time this has happened. Also, by the way, the lights are still on at the signal down there. So something could be lined heading north. Or heading south. Or it could just be because the train's running slow in the block. That could be it too. Dude, that's hilarious. This wasn't shared. No, it was just actually it was a canine. It was a canine unit. I should have told the officer to tell the dog I said hi. I hope he hops on the stream. That would be hilarious. He was a friendly guy too. I can't remember his name, but he's a good man. He's a friendly man too. He's a good officer right there, just doing a welfare check. So. Oh, dude, dude, I can't stop laughing. That's hilarious. You're lucky he was nice, yeah. He said he didn't have a problem with me, just made sure I was doing it at a safe distance. You know, I told him, this is an awkward location, but I'm trying to stay behind the gate. Tell your folks I said hi, yeah. Laughter 3, 4. Have your ID with you at all times. Yep, yeah, I was lucky enough to have my driver's license on me. Just did a ped check. Let me go. He was probably thinking what the last cop told me, what the last officers told me. Ped check is crazy. Oh, no, they have to do that for every person they stop. It's just, they have to. Decided to give up? Ah, yeah. Officers, I thought I'd be funny. Yeah. But, dude. Yeah, it's all red, but the fact that they're on is interesting. Is usually LSPDFR lingo. Well, why do you think it's lingo for the roleplay games? There's another plane, by the way, chat. Oh, dude, that's hilarious, dude. I cannot believe that happened to me again. I hope somebody clipped that. Plane count for 9, nice. I hope somebody clipped that. Train hasn't even crossed the bridge yet. Okay, so that's probably why the signals are on. Dude. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but that is funny. Oh, chat, we have another plane coming. Here comes plane number 10. Give it about 3 weeks, it'll happen again. No, it's been about a year. It's been about a year since the 2 incidents. What happened? Hello, Train Dude 8901. I had the cops called on me again. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good. We have ourselves 2 trains waiting on some more here. 1 Brightline, 1 FEC. Waiting on some more action here. Whoever gave me that information about 950, was that last train 950? The official plane count of 10. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, there goes another cop. That one's not the same. That wasn't the same one, by the way. If I get called in again, I'll just call the day and just head home. airplane action than trains. Well, that's to be expected. You know, I saw the cop roll by, and then I see him pull to the other road and stop. I'm like, oh gee, here we go. And of course, it's as soon as the FEC train comes rolling through. So it's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Unfortunately, he waited until okay, the lights just went dark, so we were right. So I was right on that call. Unfortunately, he waited for the locomotive to pass until he made contact, so I'm thankful for that as well. And then I just started talking, just told him, you know, I'm just a rail fan. Oh, was that why the train was going slow? Wait, could I have been the reason for that? There was like 5 SUVs driving around my area when I was in Hollywood. Nice. Yeah. The cops called on you on stream. Yeah, this one was actually on stream. So if you want to go back about 10, 15, 20 minutes to near the end of the freight train, try to listen and see if you can hear. I'm talking to the cop there. I was on the Norfolk district. Luckily, I had my ID, yeah. I mean, it was EMD power, right? Yeah. Oh, gotta go. All right, take it easy, Warren County ESA. Thank you again for stopping by, man. Dude, that's hilarious. That it happened again. And it was the same, and it's the same police department too. At least this time I wasn't detained. The cops around my area just don't care. Well, here's the thing. You live on a short line, correct, outdoorsman? Do the cops, is your railroad known for being the deadliest railroad in America? Does your railroad have the reputation for that? Because mine does. They're all volunteer officers. Oh, that's cool. Because ours does. I think there was a slowdown in place because of the call out, yes. That was weird. Could I have gotten streams that it was slowing down for the bridge? I hope I wasn't the cause of that. I can't imagine the crew watching me waving, knowing there's a slowdown in this area, thinking, oh, they called in a rail fan. You made the train slow down. You're not that guy, pal. Okay. I am that guy, trust me. No, I'm kidding. I really hope I wasn't the cause for that, though. I most likely wasn't, but I don't know. My shoreline never hits people, just derails before it hits. Yeah. But yeah, here's the thing. I live on the Bright Line tracks. They unfortunately have that reputation. So I'm hoping it was the bridge. Maybe it was both. That could be true. Dude actually got called in. I just found it. Yeah. Yeah, dude, this is the second time that's happened to me. I never thought it'd happen again. I thought that was like a once in a Railfan canon event. But it happened again. And I caught it on video and stream this time. I didn't catch the beginning of the altercation on video. It was just the oh, by the way, here comes another plane, chat. It was just near the end of the conversation when the train came rolling through. But yeah, that cop was a nice man. He's a good man. I hope he has a good rest of his patrol. But dude, that's just crazy, bro. 11, there you go. Dude, that's actually crazy. But it happened again, and I caught the whole thing on camera this time. Let's go, absolutely wild, yeah. And it happened this early in the stream too, as I plan on staying live for a few more hours. We're not even an hour in. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing, but that is pretty funny. And to the person who called me in, don't feel bad. I mean, just know rail fans exist. If we're wearing train shirts with train hats, I appreciate your concern, but if we're wearing train shirts with train hats, with tripods recording trains, we're not trying to jump in front of it. Think about it. I'm alone out here. If I was trying to record, who would upload it? That's a joke, by the way. I probably shouldn't have made that, but still. Absolutely wild, yeah. A lot of rail fans and rail crossings. Yeah, Laughter 6. You got to put up the VOD now. Yeah. You better post it on the VOD and keep that. Yeah. Or you guys could go back and clip that. I think you guys could clip that video. I should start wearing train shirts more. Oh, yeah, definitely. That has probably spared me from getting called in a couple times. But yeah, yesterday, I'm too lazy to clip it, sorry. Wear a yellow vest just in case anything ever happens. I don't wear a yellow vest like that, but I do wear a pretty bright train shirt. I mean, the cop noticed it. He commented. He said he looked cool. That's why I like that cop. That cop was a good man. Try to avoid train shirts because it makes me feel like a foamer. I don't think that much into it. I don't think that... I wear them because I think they look cool. And it probably actually has saved me from getting called in a couple times. I know yesterday when I was in West Palm Beach, a lady went walking by. I was technically trespassing. I didn't know it. There was this sign that looked like a no parking. I was in like that open area. How many trains? We're at 2, Jay the Railfanner. I was in this open area, and I didn't see the sign. It looked like a no parking sign. I could only see the back of it. I didn't see that. I didn't see it at the time. My tripod was set up. I called one of the trains. The train gave me a horn show. So I really didn't think I was trespassing. I obviously didn't get called in. So I caught the train. No, I'm just standing there. Lady comes walking by. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? She asked me, and I'm like, oh, I'm just watching the trains. And I turned around, had my train shirt on. She understood it immediately and went on her day. And she was like, oh, thank God, and walked past. And, so yeah, I think that in that instance, my shirt, along with me saying that with the tall, 6 foot tall tripod, kind of, you know, sealed the deal. Also, by the way, don't think, just do. Okay. Thanks, Maverick. Also, by the way, we're over an hour in, so do with that what you will. Wait, was that before the stream when we were playing? No. It was like during, it was in the morning. It was about midday morning. I have a tripod for trains, nice. What was she thinking? Well, she probably couldn't see the tripod, and she only just saw me in a hat. Because keep in mind, I was technically trespassing. I didn't see it. I didn't see the sign. Once I saw the sign, I backed off. It's not like I was right on top of the train tracks. There's this, like, huge open land that they probably own. It was like this huge open land. Once you see the video, which will be coming out on Saturday, you'll know what I mean. You'll see the difference in the shots of when I found out I was actually trespassing. I'm glad you got that reference, dude. That's golden. Yeah. But yeah, I must say it was pretty poor sign placement for for them to put the no trespassing sign. It looks like a parking sign. If we're gonna put no trespassing, put multiple of them. But they probably didn't care, to be honest. In that area, I backed off just so I wouldn't I wouldn't get called in by a crew. Think you weren't trespassing? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if in this area if I am. I don't think so, because I'm behind the gate. Here, I'll show you guys real quick. Here's the crossing. Here's where I'm standing, and here's the gate. So, that's, now you're fine, yeah. The only question could be here, but I think where the ballast ends and where the jointed rail starts, I think that's where the railroad property ends and where this rock plant property starts. Yeah, you should be fine. And I mean, the cop let me go and said didn't do anything. So that I take his mental note. Okay, I'm fine here. I thought the cop was gonna shoot me away because he thought I would be trespassing, but apparently I got called in. So I would say you're inside railroad property. Well, no, because the property line for the railroad ends at that jointed rail. Also, by the way, chat, here comes another plane. Oh, it's golden. That looks cool. Yeah, this is where the start for the rock plant behind me that I showed earlier. But if that's true, then any car that uses this side road, what is that, Decker? Any car that uses Decker Road would be trespassing if that was true. So, I don't know. It really just depends how technical you want to get. 12, there we go. Hello, Kitsap. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right today. We have ourselves a couple of trains waiting on some more here. We have ourselves 11 planes, 3 cars honking, two trains, 1 cop, and a partridge in a pear tree. So we're having ourselves a good day today. I can't believe that, man. I really never thought I really thought I missed the one opportunity of me getting the cops called on me. This time it wasn't as big as the last time. Last time I had 3 cops called on me, 2 officers and a supervisor. And this time it was only 1 K9 unit, so I guess I'm not that important anymore. I'm kidding, of course. My bus just hit a car. What? Dude, there's no way. That's insane. Someone's getting a lot of money. We're about ready to write the next Christmas hit. There we go. Light hit though, we're fine. Wow. Are they getting you guys off the bus? So I guess it was just a fender bender. That is insane. Really thought getting caught by the police was a one-time thing. Yeah, so did I. Well, I wouldn't say I was caught. I was just called on. Yeah, if somebody clipped that. I'm the only one in, so no. Aw, rough. What happened? How did that happen? Dude, when I was a little youngin', when I used to take the bus, that never happened. We dreamed of stuff like that. No, I'm kidding, but that never happened. This dude just experienced a once-in-a-lifetime, let alone probably once in a few thousand years event. It's gotta suck, yeah. Sorry to hear that, yeah. Oh! Slid off a snowbank and scraped into a car. Oh, okay. So you hit them. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I guess that would be par for the course here. That's probably more common up where you live. I'm assuming you said you were from Wisconsin, so I guess that happens often in Cheeseland. It's all good, Mike and chat. All right, that's good. That's good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. We're fine. That's good. Well, that delays your ride home. Frickin' Cheeseland. That's crazy. All right, so let me check the time here. Yeah, we should have some Brightline action here in the near future. Let me go ahead and check. I think that 534 train, that was probably my bad. That's probably a local Brightline service and not the express service. But yeah, the 603 northbound, that is running on time. Can you read this if you're able to? Yes. That is on time, and the 634 southbound. Also, chat, here comes another plane. That train is also on time. Bridge light is red, about to go down. There we go. Zachary, did that FEC local run go over yet? I'm assuming it did. But it could be for that Brightline. It could be for the southbound Brightline. Because he has to run through here sometime during this hour. You have to call us Gatorland? Yeah, and we wear that proudly. Oh, there's another plane way up there. It's not landing, it's taking off, and it's going away from stream, so we could count that. Yeah, and maybe 105. There we go. You should call it, well, we should call us Gatorville. Long story short, the car tapped us. Oh, gotcha. Ah, rough. Are the insurance companies telling you you're on your own? Also, I see a plane way off in the distance. It looks like it's actually curving this way, so it could be coming into land. Yeah, I'd like to see some 105 here. Oh, yeah, random. Good thing remind me, because I will bring my ID now to Florida. Since they do ped checks usually. I never bring my ID, FYI. Yeah, definitely. Bring your ID wherever you go. You never know when you need it. There's a theme park here called Gatorland. That does not surprise me. I'm not the driver. I get off scot-free. Yeah, you're the passenger. You should claim injuries. I'm kidding. I don't endorse that. That is a joke. By the way, how in the world you got called in? I don't know. Happened. Sorry to hear that also. Yeah, once again, I think it happened again. Some people... You're charged for scamming. Once again, I think they didn't see the tripods. How you didn't? Here is Vision Jet coming. Nice. I guess they didn't see the tripods. I don't know how. That, or I got called in from stream again. Womp womp, yeah. Why? Well, it happened before, Christian. If you don't know, this isn't the first time that's happened. A little bit down the road, actually, I got the cops calling me. Oh, we got a high clear. We got a high clear on the close track, the West Main. So we should have some Brightline action here in the near future. That or some FEC action. Yeah, you can see the lights right over here. I'm gonna head out after this train. All right. Yeah, stay for the railroad, stay for the trains. Yay, train. Yeah, I hope. I wasn't gonna say. Yeah, we should have. Saw the indication of the signals. Yep, it's a high clear. So it's most likely a bright line. But I'll take whatever I can get. These clips, by the way, will be not included in the December train video. That video is way too long. So it'll be used to start the January video. The December video is already uploaded. It's already edited and uploaded. It's over 20 minutes. So this will be used for the January video. It's over 9,000. If that's a reference, I don't get that one. Oof. Yeah. Oh, what's that from? Now the line actually sounds familiar. It's not another Top Gun Maverick, is it? Or not Top Gun. It's not another Dragon Ball Z reference. Oh. Yeah, I would not have gotten that one. Here comes that plane, chat. This one's a small one. Little one. Little. So yeah, we should have ourselves a southbound here very soon. Then after that, maybe some more southbounds and hopefully a northbound. Indeed, a Vision Jet. Yeah. Gotta head out for a bit, be back soon. All right, take care, outdoorsman, and in case if I don't see it, thank you again for stopping by. I'll probably be heading out for Virginia in January. Nice. Coming from St. Petersburg. Nice. So yeah, we have a high clear, so we'll definitely have a southbound on the way. I can't see the northbound signals. Maybe we could have something lined up for a northbound too. Excuse me. Or the bridge could stay down, and after the southbound, we'll get another southbound, which would most likely be a freight. Probably 105, could be 191. We'll just have to see which one's first. One 91 usually runs a little bit later, so we got a Cessna Citation Latitude coming in next. Nice. I should have named this stream Trains and Planes in Stuart, Florida Live. I probably would have got a lot more viewers that way. And now I'm thinking about it, you know, we're talking about the cops so much, but, you know, dude, since I got called in so early, I really hope it doesn't happen again. That would be very awkward if the same cop sees me again. Just have to go over the whole thing all over. Whoa, 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 whoa. We have signal indication on track on the east main now. We have a restricted approach. A flashing yellow over red, that's new. All right, chat, we have another plane coming in. Oh, now it's also a high clear. So we have two high clears. So we have two southbounds on the way. 1414, yes sir. So yeah, we have two southbounds. So one of them is definitely Brightline, and the other one has to be a freight train. We could probably get a chance at a meet. Probably not. Keep in mind, we're less than like a mile, maybe just a mile away from the bridge, which is single track. So it is almost impossible for us to get a meet or a race. Well, it would be a race. Hello, Chessie Railfanning. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been okay. We have ourselves a couple of trains waiting on some more. If you want to look down south a little bit, we have signal indication for two southbounds. We have one on the close track and the far track, both displaying high clears. So we have some good train action coming up next. Oh, I think that was the cop right there. I think that was the cop that just passed by. I think that was the one that stopped me. That's an hour from the BNSF mainline. I don't rail fan much, but I've been plane spotting a bunch on my balcony. Nice. 105 first. All right, let's go. So we're going to have some FEC action first. But we could get 105 during the daylight, actually. That'd be great. Oh, not again. All right, so yeah, like I said, we should get a couple of trains here. 105, 105, and BLF 70 something N, 70 something S. A YouTuber train master Tehachapi put me in his video. Nice. And it looks like the line is really busy. If you time it, Chessie System Rail Fan, if you time it right, yeah, this can be a very busy rail line. Sorry, Chad, I don't know if you heard me. I said, oh, no, not again. Another cop just came by. I got scared for a second. Does this count as daylight, even though there's no sun staring at the graffiti? I think it does. There's still light. It's not completely dark, so after 7. Yeah, Chessie Railfanning, if you're not understanding the reference here, earlier in today's stream, I had the cops called on me for railfanning about 30 minutes ago, actually. I had the cops called on me. Very friendly man, fairly friendly officer. It was just a welfare check. So, 105 Palm Bay at 1634. Nice. So that was 4:34 p.m. So that's about an hour ago. SD40 trailing. Nice. All right, so we'll have a little bit of champion paint on him then. Whoops, I forgot to do this. Definitely going to want to keep this charged. Also, by the way, I don't know who recommended me that trick or that tip so the streams don't die. I don't know who recommended me that, but a huge thank you to you. You fixed my issue. So now we're able to do more streams. Imagine if we see a cop pulling a car in front of us. It's him. That'd be hilarious to see. Yeah. I doubt it. Keep in mind, it was a K9 unit that responded. So he probably doesn't do traffic stops, but bro, I didn't even see any train but an FEC local, FEC 434, and a lot of Brightline. Well, Cruz, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. We just saw that train, actually, not too long ago. I think its symbol was 950, but I'm not sure. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. They have a couple of trains today, went on some more, and I don't know why you're sad about that. There's an FEC freight train. You got one. That's more than none. And you got a lot of Brightlines. That's more than no trains. See, me personally, I don't care what type of train it is. I just love seeing the trains, so I can't really complain too much. But we're on the same line, I'm assuming. We've seen 2 trains. I've seen a northbound FEC and a northbound Brightline. I was in Deerfield, by the way. Nice. Yeah, so we're definitely on the same rail line. I'm just a lot more north of you. You would actually see a lot more Brightline than I would. You get about hourly action. We get it bi-hourly, so. But yeah, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you again for stopping by. Hello, G Train 9. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right today. We have ourselves a couple of trains waiting on some more. If you want to look down south there, we have signal indication for 2 southbounds. We have 2 high clears on the close and far track. One of them is going to be FEC 105, a Jacksonville to Miami high priority intermodal. And the other one's most likely going to be a southbound Brightline, or it could be another southbound FEC, which would be 191, a trash train from Fort Pierce down to Miami. Love the channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. 105 approaching the bridge at 5:45. All right, so we should be seeing him soon. Then, so it should be train time here very shortly. Let's just check down here. I can't tell, but I think we have crossing activations. I'll go ahead and give it a look again, but I think we do have some crossing activations down there. It's hard to tell. I can't tell if it's activations or if it's headlights or if it's red lights. Sweet, have you ever gotten any heritage units on the FEC? Howdy. Hello, Cody, Stacy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right today. We have ourselves a couple of trains waiting on some more. I have all 3 of the FEC special units. I've seen all 3 of them. The most recent one was FEC 425, which ended up getting actually blocked by a Brightline. But yes, I have seen them all. I saw FEC 434 at 9/10 a.m. Oh, wow, okay. All right, so if you saw that, that was not 9:50 then, so that's interesting. I don't know what train that was. That may have been 9:12, but I'm not sure. Is it train time? I think maybe. We don't know. FSC doesn't have heritage units, so they do. They don't have any heritage units. They have special interest units, but no heritage units. Unless if you want to call the champion scheme a heritage, I think that's a little bit of a stretch, but I'll just stick to the 3 special units. Unless if you're talking about the champion scheme being a heritage scheme from Fallon, Nevada, nice. So you get the Union Pacific and BNSF out there, nice. That is a train horn. All right, Chad, it's train time. We have FEC 105, definitely the first train. Gates are activating down there. It is train time, chat. Yeah, the breast cancer awareness units, 2 of them, and the veterans unit. Alrighty, chat. Oh, there we go. Gate activation. Here comes our 3rd catch of today's stream. Be sure to wave, chat. It is FEC 105. I'm gonna move you guys back. This is gonna be a little close for my comfort. FEC 105, baby! Some manifest on the head end, and now now the rest will be intermodal. Oh my God, he usually does carry manifest at the head end. Nice train, yeah! Also, chat, here comes another plane. We gotta keep the plane count going. La Cruz, I'd say so. At 10 or 11. Alrighty, there we go, chat. There goes train number 3 for today. Oh, wow, actually 105's not that long. He just tripped his signal down there. Alrighty, also, chat, here comes another plane. I actually got a pretty good shot of this guy. Alrighty, so we do have another... Plane number 17. 17, there we go. So our 3rd train for today's stream. We still do have a high clear, so we should have another train here soon. But that was the main prize for today. I'm very excited for that. So we should have at least 2 more freights, I think. Along with a pair of along with some more Brightline action. What do we think? Brightline? Yeah, that's what I think will be next. If you want to look down south, we still do have a high clear. So yeah, we have 2 more bright lines. All right, I'm going to head out. Have a good one. All right, take it easy, Orlando Railfanning Productions. Thank you again for stopping by. So yeah, we should have 2 more bright lines and at least 1 more freight. Maybe 2. We're just going to have to wait and see, though. I'm assuming you mean you did sub. I subbed. Oh, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, G-Train. Welcome aboard, man. I appreciate your subscription. Super excited to Railfan for the first time in 5 months next week. It's been a while. Ah, dude. Yeah, definitely try and get trackside as much as you can. Just, I think you said earlier, the closest BNSF line was about an hour away. Is there a short line or another railroad that's closer to you? I would imagine there is. Bright line crossing the bridge. All right, so we should have that bright line here very soon. I can't tell, but I think crossings are being activated. Yep. We definitely have crossing. All right, we have crossing activation. So here comes train time yet again for a southbound bright line. It's train time once again, chat. There we go, crossings are activated. Here comes the 4th catch of today's stream, a southbound bright line. Be sure to wave, chat, be sure to wave. And there we go, chat. There goes a southbound bright line with shave and a haircut. Got a nice horn show out of him. 10 car seems long, love bright line, yeah. 10 cars is pretty long, but they're packing them up, so. They're filling the cars, so to me there's not a problem there. There goes catch number 4 for today's stream, so a definitely really successful stream. By the way, a plane just went off, and here comes another plane. How many catches have you gotten today? Hello, Tropical Railroad Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. You just missed a southbound bright line, which was catch number 4, if you could believe it. Catch number 4 for today. We have 2 bright lines and 2 FECs, and the cops were called on me. So, not a bad day today. I saw him. Ah, nice. So you got a couple. So yeah, you saw him. So yeah, you missed 3. We're at a total of 4 for today. So yeah, not bad. Next week they'll catch both UP and BNSF on the same tracks. Nice. Wait, the cops are called on you? Yep, the same reason as last time, Tropical. Sorry for that, yeah. For those who don't know, earlier in today's stream, about 40 minutes to an hour ago, an officer responded to a call out of a jumper. That jumper was me. Somebody called me in thinking I was going to jump in front of the train. I guess he didn't see the 2 6-foot-tall tripods next to me. Really? Yeah. Fortunately, the officer was very respectful, nice man, and just he asked what I was doing, just checked everything out, and let me go. So Yeah, so that about does that for him. For that, not for him, for that situation. But yeah, there we go. So the signals just went dark, which means A, we don't have too much action, which means A, we don't have any southbound, and B, we could have a northbound. Ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. It's a little bit ridiculous, but it's not completely ridiculous. All right. So I have a buddy of mine, and it's not actually in Fallon, Nevada. We get Union Pacific on a branch line. It's Nevada. There a lot of Union Pacific, double BNSF, and 2 Amtrak. Nice. So somebody just sent me this text. What FEC did you catch? 105 and I think 912. Next train's BLF 705 northbound, 191, and maybe 950 south. Nice. Oh, so I guess I missed 950 north then. Somebody sent me this text. Very, very funny. Very funny. You're hilarious. Bye. All right. Thank you for stopping by, Christian. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Yeah, take it easy, man. Cops 2, Michael 0. Yeah, very funny. Why did they send that? Because that's the second time the cops were called on me. All right, Chad, here comes another plane. How do I even respond to that? Better yet, how do I gain points? How do I even the score? 20, yeah, 20 planes, not bad. I wish it was 20 trains, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm happy with the 4 that we got, and I'm hoping we get some more here. We should be getting at least maybe 3 more. Should be getting a northbound Bright Line, then a southbound FEC, and then maybe another southbound FEC. Would you ever drive a pickup truck like me, not a diesel? Yeah, definitely. Or diesel? Yeah, maybe. Probably not, because diesel is pretty bad. Just counting, I assume. Yeah. Bye. All right, take it easy, Zachary. All right, thank you again for stopping by, Zachary. Take it easy, man. Appreciate you stopping by. So yeah, we should have a northbound Bright Line, and then some southbound FECs. What kind would you drive? Probably not something big like a Silverado, but maybe like a Ford Raptor or a Chevy Maverick. Oh, so I misspelled diesel. I didn't catch it. I'm awful at spelling. When did you start the live? Approximately 98 minutes ago. Approximately 98 and 45 seconds ago. I don't know. I don't time my live streams, by the way. I just try to go live whenever I can. Most of the time I'll tell you when my next live stream will be. Just got back from guitar lessons. Nice. Wow, great job. Keep going, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I try to go live as much as I can. I know I haven't been doing a good job of that recently. But now I'm starting to do a lot more live streams. I got some free times on my hand. Not, I guess. Sorry. I got you. What, the blackout and the fish flop? Not good. It scares my parents. It's not lucky. Parents and hurt me as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. So yeah, we should get some more train action here. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to try and do more streams. I got a lot of free time now that I'm out of school. I don't got work right now, so I'm able to do a lot more streaming and stuff like that. It's, I just try to do as much. That's the true meaning of a good job. That is true, Tropical. That is true. Amen to that. Hey, I'm back. Sorry. Welcome back, Amtrak 150 Railfanning Productions. We're at 4 trains for today. I'm not exactly sure when you left, but we're at 4 trains for today, waiting on some more here. I don't know when you left, but if you saw 4 trains, you didn't miss anything. My voice feels, yeah. Yeah, the sickness is going around now, so that's unfortunate. I posted something on Sora. Did you see it? I don't have Sora, so no. We're over 100 minutes into the stream, so do with that what you will. Yeah, I don't know what Sora actually is. Unless if it's like that AI thing. Then I definitely did not see it. You know what blackout and fish flop is, right? I think it's yeah, it is AI. I think it is like some food sickness you get from eating fish, eating like raw fish or something, but I don't know. Not 100% sure. I'm just kind of guessing here. Let me fix your guys's. Excuse me. That was bad. Let me fix your guys' point of view here. I'm not exactly on stable ground, so. Where are you at? I'm in Stuart, Florida, of course. I'm along the A1A railroad crossing, or the Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway railroad crossing. Bro, Mr. Woo99 on YouTube. I don't know what that is, but okay. Hello, Kalamazoo area rail fan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good today. We've seen ourselves 4 trains, waiting on some more here. Are you wearing the FEC shirt again? Yes, I am. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day today, Kalamazoo rail fan. We have ourselves 4 trains waiting on some more here. We should have ourselves a northbound Bright Line and then some southbound FECs. That's awesome, yeah. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day today. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at the Prodigal Son Returns. Okay. Welcome back to the stream, Outdoorsman. I don't know what you missed. We're at 4 trains right now, so I'm not exactly sure what you missed, but yeah, we're at 4 catches currently. All right, well, according to the bridge tracker, skyline is beautiful, though. Yeah, it really is. Oh, let me, okay, why are we not focusing here? But yeah, if you want to look at it, the bridge is currently up. The St. Lucie River Bridge is currently up. So yeah, we got that to wait on. Yeah, I don't know why the thing's not going back into focus. That's weird. Oh, don't tell me. Here comes another issue. Ay, ay, ay. Focus, speed. I am speed. Cars, yeah, we got that one. All right, let's see if I can get it to focus. Nah, I think we did. Just had to move the camera around, chat. Just had to perform a little bit some movements. Now it's focused. 21, there you go. Sorry about that, chat. Just had to do a little fixer-upper. But yeah, I just looked at the bridge status. It is up, so we got a little bit of time. Well, yeah, the Bright Line train would have just departed, so he's going to be heading down here. It's not the plane, it's the pilot. Yes, sir. That is a warning, G-Train. Next time you are banned. It's not the train, it's the conductor. Oh, it's a medical condition that causes me to black out and get flip-flop. Oh. I am sorry. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I can see why that would be a worry. Wait, brain rot is banned on this channel? Yes. Come on now. Yippee. Sorry, yeah. Do you guys know the FEC defect detectors and the CSX defect detectors are identical? Well, almost all the defect detectors are. Very, very few DDs are actually different from each other. I know, it was so serious. Well, I was just messing around. I wasn't meaning that seriously, but I would, but I do not like that stuff in the chat. That's like kind of the stuff I don't want to have in the chat, you know? But yeah, I used to... One of the things that FEC... Jewish, but the way they're programmed. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way they're... Yeah, yeah, I understand what you're saying. One thing that is different, though, which I find really weird, is that instead of calling the main lines track 1 or track 2, they use what each side of the track is on. So they use East Main or West Main. They are, to my knowledge, the only railroad that does that. They don't use track 1 or 2. So I can fight the brain rot. Bro should give me mods so I can fight the brain rot. Yeah, nice try. By the way, signals are green. That's not the signal. That's a traffic light. I know. I get tricked by that all the time too. But unfortunately, that is a traffic light. You'll know when it's the signals. Yeah, so we should have some train action here very soon. Hello, FRP_811. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good today. We've seen ourselves 4 trains, waiting on some more here. What's your favorite CSX Heritage unit? That's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to go with the chassis system, I think. Yeah, chassis system's my favorite. I'm gonna head out. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you very much, G-Train. Thank you very much for stopping by. And thank you, and Merry Christmas to you too. Take it easy, man. Excuse me. Here comes another plane, by the way, chat. Mine's 1973. I don't know what 1973 is. I'm playing a train game, not RSU, on this line. It's SoCal train line, currently riding 3751 excursion. Nice. Oh, that's the chassis one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's either chassis, Seaboard, or my top 3 is chassis, Seaboard, and Conrail. That's my top 3. 22, there you go. Is this the FEC? Yes, it is. We're on the Florida East Coast Heritage Main Line. We should have some action on the way here. We should have a northbound Bright Line. Then after that, we should have a couple of southbound FECs. At least one. My favorite is CSX 911. Would kill to see it. Okay, that's a little extreme, but I have a favorite. And also, that's not really a heritage unit. That's more of a special unit. More of a special interest. Oh boy. It's not 911, it's 911. Okay. Does that even light it up? Okay, chat, so I found this new little tool that they have on streams where your flashlight can actually go on, but does this actually make the stream better? It doesn't look like it. Chat, what do you think? 911. Yeah, my goodness. I don't think I'd classify it as a heritage unit. All right, sorry, Chad, if you experienced a little freeze right there. That was my bad. So yeah, like I said, we should get ourselves a bright line here very soon. Then after that, we should get some FEC action. My favorite heritage unit is probably the ACL. Yeah, I've seen that a few times, actually. To be fair, all the heritage units I just ranked I've never seen. But I've seen the ACL twice. Fun fact, it was actually the first CSX heritage unit I ever caught. It was trailing on an auto rack. And then I call it trailing on an ethanol. Once in Folkestone and once in North Chile up in New York. Special interest is 3194. Yeah, that's a good one. I've seen all three of the special... Yes, I have. I've seen all three of the special interest units. I caught 1776 trailing on it... mid-DPUing on an intermodal through Fairport, New York. 3194, I caught trailing on a coal train through Ashland, Virginia. And 911, I caught trailing twice. Once on IO31, a very late IO31, and a CSX auto rack, I think what was then called M202. What's up, guys? Sorry I couldn't make it to yesterday's. Hello, Jacob. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good today. We have ourselves 4 trains waiting on some more here. Stream, I was shopping. Oh, nice. You gotta get your Christmas shopping done. I low-key feel bad for my bus driver. She gotta fill out an accident report. Now, per company guidelines, that's rough. Good luck. Tell her good luck with that. Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, the accident wasn't her fault, so that's a good thing. W, yeah. But yeah, we should have ourselves some train action here very soon. Should have ourselves a northbound followed up by at least one southbound. I do like the CSX heritage units, but 911 is my favorite heritage unit, in my opinion. I love the paint scheme. Yeah, I mean, there's the argument could be made it's not a heritage unit, it's a special unit. I just label every unit as a special interest unit, the heritage units included. I can understand why people would classify them separate, but I don't want to, so. Also, it's a beautiful, by the way, Chad, it's a beautiful night here in Stuart. It's night now, but dude, it's so nice. It's cool, too. The wind feels nice, yeah. 4 trains, a chugging, 12 planes, a flying, 1 cop, a stopping, and a partridge, and a pear tree. Yes, sir. Yeah, if you're just now joining us, I had the cops called on me earlier today for railfanning. Lawn story. Are you wearing lawn pants? Nope, I got my shorts on. Don't need lawn pants. In fact, it happened to me on Thursday night. I was making supper and saw the whole thing and caught me before I hit my head and dragged out of the kitchen. Oh my goodness. That's scary, man. I hope the best for you. Has someone ever time-stamped the trains on stream before? No, I don't believe so. I used to for my streams. I do it in the comments after the stream was uploaded. But I just stopped. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I just didn't think anybody looked at them. You know what? I can tell you the time when I saw the trains. Oh, by the way, chat, here comes another plane. I caught the last bright line at 5:54 p.m. I caught the last FEC At 5:48 p.m., I can do the math. Dusty crop hopper, nice. W reference right there, by the way. 5:54 was the first bright line. 5:48 was the last FEC. It was the last bright line, last FEC. 5:07 was the first FEC. It was also when the cops came. When I got the cops called on me. So if you want to watch that whole train, listen near the end. You can hear me talking to the officer. Good man, by the way. And the first bright line was at 4:42. That's all for today. I'm checking something in chat right now. Hold on. But in my case, I think because I'm too heavy. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, dude, it's never too late to start, man. Trust me. I'll tell you what I did. To watch stuff like that, I'll tell you what I did. When I just started going for walks. Dude, walking and cardio is the best way to lose your weight. I would go for a 3-mile walk every day for like the last, when I'm not railfanning, of course. I would go for like a 3-mile walk every day in the evening of 5:54, not 4:54, correct. I would go for a 3-mile walk every day in the evening for like 2 or 3 years. It was nice because I get to listen to my music or be with my own thoughts or whatever and just think. And I just kept walking. Dude, I lost so much weight doing that. I do a 2-mile walk. Yeah, that's also good. Yeah, dude, just do that, man. And recently, I've been working out in the morning. I haven't been doing that too much recently, though. It's just because it's been really messing with my sleep schedule. But I do workouts in the morning, like lifting and stuff. I would do that for baseball. I'm retired now. I was checking from an hour ago, yeah. But, yeah. So, dude, just do that and you will just see yourself drop weight by weight by weight. It's not going to happen instantly. It's a grind, man. It is a grind, but just keep doing it and you will see the change. I ride my bike and I lift weights. Nice, nice. Bringing back a question from 2 streams ago. I'm not sure if you answered. Have you ever had meatloaf on a bread like a sandwich? No, I never have. I'll have to try that if you're suggesting it. Sadly, I haven't done any walking. Dude, just try it, man. Just try to do like I don't know if you have like a loop that you can do. Fortunately, in my neighborhood, I have like a little loop that I can do. That's about 3 miles. Oh, by the way, chat, here comes another plane. But if you don't have a little loop, just do like an up and back walk. What are you doing after high school? Probably college. Excuse me, the last train that came was a southbound bright line that came at 5:56, not 5:54. Oh yeah, the stream probably is on a delay. I was thinking of when it came through my time. Rip Slainer. I'm in a wheelchair, that's why. Oh! My goodness, I apologize. Oh boy, I feel like a real jerk now. Another W reference, yeah. I feel like a real jerk now. I apologize, man. Ooh. No, y'all good. You walked right in. Okay. Alrighty, buddy. Anyway. So yeah, looking at the time now, it's 6:22. We should have ourselves a bright line sometime in the near future. Sorry, chat, if the camera keeps moving. I'm trying to keep it on the train tracks, but I have it plugged in, charging right now. So, yeah, my bad on that one. That's just like I tell people I can't stand up for myself in an argument. That is insane. That's pretty funny. It's 2 hours into the stream, by the way. Oh, yeah, chat, we're over 2 hours into the stream, by the way, so do with that what you will. So far, I think we're doing pretty good. Had some decent action today. Hoping to get some more here. We should have ourselves at least a bright line and maybe a FEC, maybe even more. My house internet has been down for the past business day. I don't know why so I'm just using 5G for the stream. Yeah. That's rough, man, about your internet. Are you, was there a storm that went by or something? Or is it just like, did it just randomly just go out? Whoa, signals just came on. And we have a high clear. It just shut down randomly. That's interesting. Alrighty, chat. Well, if you want to look down that way, we have the signals have just came on and we have a high clear on the close track. Oh, and I'm track side, so I can't complain. Okay. 2 quotes of Mike. Do with that what you will and make sure to wave. Yeah, and I'm track side, so I can't complain. There you go. I'll be right back. All right, take it easy, man. In case we don't make it back, thank you again for stopping by. But yeah, we should have ourselves a southbound train here very soon as well. Which would most likely be FEC 105. And then allegedly on our map could be FEC 950 southbound. FEC 950 southbound. So that would be great. Right now I'm looking up the bridge status. Those who don't know, there's a website where you can check the status of the bridge, if it's up or down. I am currently checking that right now. Hello, Entirely Trains. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good today. We have ourselves 4 trains waiting on some more. If you want to look down there, the signals are activated, and you can't quite see it on stream, but we have a high clear on the close track. So we should have ourselves at least 1 southbound on the way. How's winter break going? It's going pretty good, man. Especially now since I'm trackside, so I definitely could not complain. 950 southbound would be abbreviated to 950S, correct? I don't believe so. I think it would just be 950 by itself. I think only Brightline has the N or the S, but don't quote me on that. I'm not completely sure myself. Those have a northbound Brightline in like 20, 30 minutes. I'd say an even shorter amount of time, but yeah. All right, chat. As of 6:25, the bridge is up. So as of 6:25 p.m., the bridge is up. I joined and we got a train already. Nice. Yes, we do, AJ. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good today. We have ourselves 1 catch, waiting on some more. Nice plane spotting added in as well. Is this the Stuart Airport? Yes, it is. Yeah, if you want to look down the line, we have ourselves a signal indication, and it looks like the stream kind of went out of focus, so give me uno momento. I will go ahead and fix that very quickly for you guys. All I got to do is just got to take it out and just kind of walk around. It'll then refocus itself. I don't know why. Oh yeah, actually, let's go down to the tracks. Here is north, and here is south. Ready to move? Yeah, yeah. You can't quite see the signals, but they are on, and they are displaying a green. So I'll put you guys right back into the tripod here. Yeah, so we should have a northbound Brightline along with a southbound FEC, and if we're lucky, maybe even another southbound FEC. Yeah, already. So yeah, we have ourselves at least 2 more trains coming, AJ. And if we're lucky, maybe more. Pretty saw I saw some train lights down there too. Yeah, I don't know what that was. They weren't train. It wasn't a train, but I don't know what that was though. As soon as you moved the camera, I think the signal changed. No. There's also a red light down. There's also like a traffic light down there, so you could be seeing that. Yeah, but I'm not sure what that was. That could just be lights from the Roosevelt Bridge down there, but I'm not sure. Does this camera have night mode? It might help with the focus. No, it's just whenever I put my phone in front of the camera, it kind of focuses on the phone, then I move the phone, and it just doesn't refocus. But no, I don't believe the camera has night mode. Oh, what's this button do? Oh, wow. Okay, that really fixes the stream. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, well, you guys can see the stream. You guys can see the tracks a heck of a lot better now. My goodness, I didn't know that existed. Is this a horn zone? Yes, it is entirely trains. So we will definitely be hearing them blast the horn through here. Maybe they kept going left to right, so it looks similar. Yeah, flashbang. I didn't know this existed. This just makes everything so much brighter. Okay. Did you do a stream on April 6th? I'm sorry. On May 16th, 2025. Maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, what does this button do? Switches to night mode. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I didn't know this button existed. New feature unlocked. Also, Chad, by the way, whenever somebody says, ooh, what does this button do? Immediately tell them not to press that. That is immediately a bad sign. I guess this was an exception. I don't know. But yeah, we should have some train action here in the future. Yeah, I took a round trip when I got the NYU rap both times. Nice. Yeah, I remember that rap. I remember catching that rap. Maybe I did do a stream. You know what? That day sounds familiar. Maybe, you know what? I can go ahead and check right now. I can go back and clip so many things from the stream alone, yeah. To the moment the cops came, to, ooh, what does this button do? And then just edit the flashbang sound effect. I'm gonna go check and see if I did actually stream on that day. On your phone, that's sick. For real, that way better as you can catch. A whole lot better. Yeah, so the stream quality is a heck of a lot better now. I'm being straight honest, man. I had no idea this existed. This stream on the 17th, I watched that one live. Chat, here comes another plane. I did one on the 13th, the 17th, the 18th, and the 26th. So no, I did not, unfortunately. What camera do you use? It looks really good. An iPhone 10. Yeah, I railfan on a budget. So yeah, I do. So yeah, I use an iPhone 10. Oh, by the way, chat. Big news. Bridge is down as of 6:31 p.m. The bridge has lowered. Okay, yeah, so it's not. Click the buttons. Nope, that doesn't work. All right, chat, don't worry. I'll iPhone 10, correct. Can't go wrong with railfanning on a budget. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and refocus us here. There we go. Yeah, so the bridge has lowered. I think I'll just stop showing that on stream then. That's great quality for a 7-year-old phone. My Samsung could never. I'm back. I could not find the word with medical condition of the blackout and flip-flop. Yeah. Well, you didn't miss anything, man. Other than the signals have turned on and the bridge has lowered. So we have some train action on the way. Is this in Florida? Yes, we're in Stuart, Florida, along the Florida East Coast Heritage Main Line. So yes, this is in Florida. We should have some action here. Yeah, I'm gonna go set up for a southbound because I'm pretty sure that's gonna be first. I have no idea where that is since I live down under, you know. Wow, we have an Australia. Wow, okay. So, wow, we have someone from way across the pond. I know Florida, though. Well, yeah, because our climate's kind of similar. This is my favorite state here in Texas. It trains because of the NASA Kennedy Space Center. That's nice. Well, I'm going to be catching a flight home from Tampa to SFO, maybe. UP Railfanning there. Nice. Victoria, to be exact. Nice, nice. The only FEC heritage route that I can think of is their route to Key West. Well, this is what this is what Brightline calls the FEC Heritage Main Line. It is between Cocoa Beach, Florida, to Miami. So this is what they call the Heritage Main Line. Any more trains? Well, I don't know when you left, unfortunately, Jay the Railfanner, but we're at 4 currently. We should be having, but we will have some more on the way. The bridge is currently down, so we should have some action here very soon. We're gonna have to put the US, yeah. I got what you meant, Nicholas. Any freight trains? We have 2 freight trains so far. We have FEC 950 or 912, I'm not sure, and FEC 105. Those are the only 2 so far. We should have FEC 191 on the way. And maybe, if we're lucky, 950 coming south. But to answer your question, AJ, Stuart, Florida, it's along the East Coast near south. We're a little bit north, about 45 minutes to an hour north of West Palm Beach. But we're along the East Coast, if that answers your question. Does Amtrak come by here? Nope. Amtrak cuts out west along the CSX Okeechobee subdivision. But yes, NASA's Kennedy Space Center is my favorite places to visit when I get the chance to come over here. Yeah. I bet it's a cool spot, too. Alrighty, so yeah, like I said, we should have ourselves at least 1 train on the way, or at least 2 trains on the way, and hopefully some more here. Oh yeah, I see, I just checked Google Maps, yep. I must say, Google Maps has been such a helpful tool for me trying to find locations to do train watch in this area. We got a bit of rain here in Tampa. Didn't watch a stream. Did it rain over in Stuart at all? Which stream are you talking about? Oh, chat, we're gonna have to talk about that later. It's train time. We have a gate activation. Here comes the southbound train, whatever it may be. Yeah, it's train time, chat. It's train time. Be sure to wave. Here comes 950 or 191, I'm not sure. And there we go, chat. There goes FEC 950. Heading south. He was hauling. Yes, he was. There goes catch number 5 for today. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting him to go that fast. I got dirt in my eyes. Oops, one locomotive. Yeah. All right, so that answers my question. Bro forgot the rest of his train. That's his usual movement. I was expecting freight or something from that train, yeah. I was thinking that would have been the trash train, if I'm being honest. So that answers my question. So the first freight we caught was this guy. It was 950 heading north. So it was 950 north and 950 south. That's the word I was trying to find. You have epilepsy. Okay, I understand. Yeah, man, that's very unfortunate. So yes, I am aware of that. I do know what that is. There we go. He just knocked down his signal. There we go, chat. 5th train for today. It was short. It was only a power move, but hey, I'll take it. That locomotive was going fast. Yeah, I almost started my recording a bit late. So I almost didn't catch him because of how fast he was going. I was expecting this to be 191, not 950. All right, so now we definitely have 2 more trains on the way. We should have a bright line. I can still hear him blowing his horn down there. So yeah, we should have a bright line here very soon. Then after that, we should have another FEC heading south, and then we'll call it a day. But yeah, that's his usual movement. Usually he only comes back just light power. Very rarely that train will take freight. But yeah, it was nice to catch him twice today. Not bad. Oh, chat, we have a headlight. That's the Bright Line train, actually. That's the Bright Line train. So that FEC locomotive was just blocking him. Now here comes the Bright Line, the northbound Bright Line train we were waiting on. Catch number 6 for today's stream. Bright Line, I assume. FEC doesn't have any bright headlights like that. Yeah. He's going to be hauling too. The gate should be activated any second now. 3, 2, 1. Oh! I got it! I read your messages. It timed it perfectly. Let there be light. Northbound Bright Line pulls up. Come on. All right, chat, be sure to wave. And there we go, chat. There goes train number 6 for today's stream. He's a long one. I heard the new 115 leading, 121 trailing. Yes, sir. Consists, we're going to be 8 cars. Well, they're 10 cars now, actually. Yeah, all the Orlando consist trains are all 10 cars long. And that was the goal, actually. So, yeah, the goal was for them to be 10 cars, and they're 10 cars. So there we go. We have signal indication yet again here. We have an approach signal on the close track. So we do have signal indication for the next and what will be final catch for today's stream. Not bad at all, chat. So that was another Bright Line, 704N, I believe. So yeah, we have 6 trains today. Not bad. A very, very active day. How many trains? 6. Yay, K5 LAM. Wait, Brightline train's coming. Now, come on, what? Yo, W. Hello, Diller Jr., welcome to the stream, thank you for stopping by. Cody, take it easy, man, thank you again for stopping by. But welcome to the stream, Diller, thank you for stopping by. We've seen 6 trains today, waiting on some more, and we have signal indication for a southbound. Average carriage to around 6, but the new high-capacity trains are on some lines. Nice. We're going to back out Railfanning tonight. Nice. B619 Saturday. Nice. And Railfanning, did you... The guy standing on the train tracks? No, I did not. Signal dropped. Oh, yeah, they turned off. That's weird. They just went dark. Those are a lot of carriages compared to ours, yeah. Well, here's the thing. We need it. I mean, Brightline has been packing their trains. All right, so there was signal indication. Well, in the CNO kind of Waha subdivision, nice. Red? No, they ain't red yet, Diller. It was all red, but there was a yellow on the close track. Charleston, West Virginia, nice. But yeah, there was a yellow on the close track, so I think sometime in the near future, FEC 191 should be on the way, and then we'll call it a day after that. Now it's green. Oh, no. What you're seeing down there, that's the traffic light. That's a traffic light down there. Maybe I'm track here. Yep. That should be, if I'm not mistaken, the Floridian. I mean, it's a population of 7 million compared to 23 million, so you do need more. Yeah, there you go. But if you were here for, AJ, if you saw yesterday's stream, we were along the Tri-Rail line. Those are only 3 or 4 cars long. But that is a commuter service, so they're probably carrying less people. Odd question, but has there been any foreign power in the FEC? Oh, signals just turned back on. We have a restricted approach on the close track. To answer your question entirely, trains. Yes, at one point there used to be. This FEC up in Jacksonville is connected to the Norfolk Southern Jacksonville yard. So we used to have a lot of Jacksonville run through, lots of Norfolk Southern run through power. After a while, it only used to be one time we'd ever get foreign power, and when the BRIC, Norfolk Southern's track inspection vehicle, would come down the line. That contract has unfortunately ended, so there is no more foreign power on the FEC anymore. But at one point there used to be, yes. Can you go there tomorrow? No. I am about 1,000 miles south of that, so no, I will not be heading there tomorrow. I think regional trains are around there. Nice. Flashing approach, it looks like. Yep, we have a restricted approach on the close track. So Amtrak Silver Meteor on Tri-Rail. Nice. Christmas Day rail line's pretty much dead. Yeah, I'd say so. It is a weekday, though, so maybe the trains are still going to be running. Who knows? I'd have to check and see if Brightline is running anything that day. I'm not going to go out Railfanning, but I'm just curious. Would you never mind. I got tricked out by the light, by the red light down there. Would you expect a lot more container traffic? 105 already passed. I don't think so. I do think peak season is still going on. I just think the trains would be a little bit longer. Oh, now there is actually a clear on the close track. So I'll go ahead and set up my tripod for him. But no, I just think the trains would be a little bit longer, but more trains, maybe, who knows, I'm not sure. The next train that's gonna come, it's gonna look like containers, but it's gonna be all garbage, so. By garbage, I mean literal trash out of the waste management plant in Fort Pierce. What's the sidetrack? This right over here, it's an industry spur. There's a rock plant right behind me. I went to Texas one time. I had to go Railfanning on January 1st. Biggest mistake I ever made. Was it dry, or or was there like too many people, or hey, random, there's a train coming. Yeah, we have a southbound on the way here soon. The day after Christmas, FEC probably gonna be hopping. I doubt there's gonna be any schedule change different on the FEC, because Thursday this year is the day of Christmas, and FEC is most popular on weekdays. So I wouldn't imagine their services being restricted on Christmas. Might want to stand back. Does the trash smell? Mm-hmm. Fortunately, a few years ago, I did catch COVID, and my sense of smell has greatly decreased. So I have a very weak sense of smell, to where the scent has to be extremely strong for me to even detect it. So I'm fine. The railway was closed for the day. Oh, rough. 3 trains in the span of 10-15 minutes. Pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I'd say today's been a pretty good day for Railfanning, not gonna lie. Usually I only see maybe 4 or 5. Today we have 7, so not bad for today's stream. Don't forget to say, wait. Wisdom teeth removed, lost my taste buds. Rough, man. Yeah, I have that surgery to look forward to. Ugh. Must say, chat, I'm not excited. What's the busiest weekday on the FEC? I don't think any day is particularly busier than the other, but I would say for Stuart, Florida, the busiest weekday is any day between Tuesday and Friday. Nights, that is true. That is also true. I thought I saw crossings being activated down there, but I was actually seeing the rear lights of cars on the Roosevelt Bridge, so. Have you subscribed to Millennium Force? No, I'm gonna keep... No, let's just leave it at no. Let's just leave it at no. I've shared my opinions, if you would say, about his channel, and I don't want to start any arguments or anything, so for the moment, let's just say no, I have not. This crossing probably scared you. I must say, I was very shocked when I timed the crossing activation. I kind of did that to myself, yes. I'm magic, I know. I should be a part of those Now You See Me movies. Oh, by the way, chat, if you want a good movie to watch, Now You See Me, Now You Don't. That was a great movie. I really liked it. That's the YouTuber with the ghost train. I didn't think that was him, but okay. $2 a.m. because apparently we hit a giant rock. Oh, rough. That's rough, Jacob. Yeah, I feel like I remember hearing about that. When the crossings malfunctioned? Oh, yeah. I remember that now. I subscribed to Millennium Force's videos. Are funny. Yeah. Delayed us by 3 hours. Rough. South Florida Rail Productions. I've heard of him. I've heard of him, I think. But I don't think I watch him. I may have seen a few of his videos, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, Brailleline usually doesn't get too delayed, so when there was a train delay for more than like 30 minutes, it usually sticks out. Excuse me. My YouTube page. Nice. Oh, wait. Is that your other channel? Is this just like your YouTube watch channel, and the other channel is like your upload channel? Diller? What's your favorite railroad crossing belt? Probably anything mechanical. I'm not big on the crossings or crossing belts. I think they're neat. But actual crossings themselves, I'm not too big. Yeah, anything mechanical, I guess. Yes? Okay. Okay, that's nice. I've been thinking about doing that, but actually I just use my other channel. I just use my YouTube channel as like my viewing channel. I don't see the necessity to flip it and multiple channels. I used to own a second channel, but it just became a lot of work for me, so. That crossing's an E-bell? Yeah, it's two types of E-bells, a type 2 or type 3. By the way, here comes another plane, chat. Yeah, it's a type 2 and a type 3. I'm gonna hang out with some buddies. All right, thank you again for stopping by, Outdoorsman. Appreciate you stopping by. Take it easy, man. Have fun with your friends. FVC looks double-tracked all the way to Cocoa. Do they use it as a siding? No, I mean, yeah, I guess they use it to pass their trains. The double-track reason is for Brightline. So Brightline can have trains run north and south a lot easier because they're a lot higher frequency than the FEC. Planes landing, yep. What do you pay attention to on trains the most? That's a really good question. I guess the locomotives? I guess, I don't know. I just like trains, you know? I don't think there's anything special that makes me really like trains. I don't know. But I will tell you what, nighttime railfanning does hit different. The shot isn't necessarily the best, but just watching the train at night, I don't know, man. It just hits different. Cocoa, Florida has a train cam. Yeah, I've seen that. It's pretty nice. In fact, I think it's the only rail cam that Virtual Railfan has that isn't of class 2, that isn't of a class 1 railroad. That doesn't have a class 1 railroad running through it. But then again, how can you 191 passing through the bridge? All right, thank you. Perfect. I was just looking up to see if the bridge was up or not, or up or down. Industrial Ohio, 6:54 p.m. All right. Plant City, CSX. Desler, Ohio. I think that's CSX too. But yeah, but also I can see why. I can see why he'd want to put a cam on the FEC because Brightline's a hot topic. I mean, I make my thumbnail Brightline. I mean, when I make my videos with thumbnails of Brightline, they do better than my other videos. But trains are just cool. But that's one way to say it. Yeah, that's it. That's the, oh, chat. It's raining right now. Of course it is. I feel some rain coming down. That might be good because if the train's crossing the bridge right now, then we get this train out of the way. I could just have a quick outro and just head out. Today's actually a not too bad of a stream. All right, chat. We got headlights. You have an umbrella? I do, but it's in my car, which is a walk away. But we got headlights right now. All right, chat. I'm gonna go set up for this. About the Tampa away from. The Tampa rain has struck. Yeah. Alrighty, chat. We got a headlight. This will be the 7th and final catch of today's stream, chat. Here comes the garbage train out of Fort Pierce, FEC 191. Yes, sir. There we go, the crossing behind me. The crossing behind me just activated, 191. This crossing should activate very shortly. Hopefully, soon. Possibly. Potentially. Possible snowstorm in January, that'd be nice. Heard the horn, yeah, so did I. It might be one of the champion EMDs. Perfect timing, AJ. There we go, chat. A little horn salute right there. All right. Let's go. 950 and a big plane passing by, too. No, I'm not staying for 107. It shouldn't fall. I'm not going that fast. And there we go, chat. Zero power from 103 today. 103 had a Gevo AMD 802 441. Yeah, there we go, chat. There goes 191. Trash, not intermodal. Salute to the stream, yeah. So yeah, there we go, chat. Our 7th and unfortunately final catch for today's stream. Hey, I think we had a really successful one today. I had a lot of fun today. A lot of things happened too. Caught a lot of planes, had the cops called. That's how you know it was fun. And we had a lot of train action. So that's gonna do it for today's stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and stopping by. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Jacob, you came at a bad time, man. You just missed the FEC train, the cops. AJ, if you wanna go back to the second catch of today's stream, you'll see what I mean. What did I miss anyway? Yeah, so that's gonna do it for today's stream. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream, whatever it may be. Remember, the stream will be uploaded, so if you missed any moments, you can go back and view them. But yeah, like I said, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream, whatever it may be. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye.